Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are making Parker House rolls. Yes, continuing our Thanksgiving series and making my Parker House dinner rolls. This is my take on it, so let's go ahead and jump right into the recipe. You're going to want to grab the bowl to your stand mixer and you're going to add in 1 1/4 cups of milk heated to 110 degrees. And then we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of sugar and 3 teaspoons of yeast. Once you have everything added into your milk, you're going to want to give it a good whisk to ensure that the sugar dissolves and the yeast gets all mixed into the milk as well, so it can start to proof. Now we are going to let this proof for about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, once that 5 to 10 minutes is up, then we're going to go ahead and proceed with the rest of our ingredients. Okay, and you'll know when it's done because it'll be all foamy looking and thick and airy looking. That means just like that. That means that it's good to go. So we can, proceed with the rest of our ingredients. You're going to want to get 2 1/2 cups of flour, and you're going to want to add that into your bowl. You're going to cut you up 6 tablespoons of butter, unsalted, and you're going to add that into your bowl. You're going to crack open 1 whole egg and then 1 egg yolk, okay? And then you're going to add that to your bowl. Then you're going to get another 2 tablespoons of sugar, add in a teaspoon of salt, and you're going to add that into your bowl as well, okay? Once we got everything added into our bowl with our yeast mixture, we're going to want to take our bowl and we are going to go ahead and put it onto our stand mixer. And you're going to want to grab your paddle attachments, and we're going to start to cream this all together, okay? We're going to give it one good cream. You're going to start off on low. Once everything is not flying out of the bowl anymore, then you're going to want to put it on to medium speed and set your timer for 2 minutes. Once the 2 minutes is up, then you're going to want to switch from your paddle attachment to your dough hook, okay? And then we're going to add in another 1/2 cup of flour, and we're going to put it on low speed again, okay? Scrape down the sides of the bowl as necessary, but we're going to start out with low speed again. Once the flour is incorporated, you're going to put it on medium speed, set your timer for 2 minutes, and let that do its thing for the whole 2 minutes, okay? Let it just let it go for the whole 2 minutes. If you need to scrape down the sides of the bowl, go ahead and scrape that bad boy down, okay? Now this is where I set my timer for 2 minutes because it looked like the dough was all incorporated, okay? Now we're going to do the process again. We're going to add in another 1/2 cup of flour. Put it back on low. Once the flour starts to look like it's getting incorporated into our little mixture there, we're going to set our timer for 2 minutes, okay? Once your 2 minutes is up, if your dough is still sticking to the sides of your bowl, then you can continue to add more flour, a tablespoon at a time, until your dough is no longer sticking to the sides of your bowl, okay? But if it's still sticking to the bottom of your bowl, that's fine. That's how I keep it. That's how I keep mine, to ensure that I haven't overfloured it, because I'm notorious for overflouring any bread or roll recipes, okay? I'm gonna flour it in my hands. I put it in the oiled pan. We're gonna put a towel over it. We're gonna let this rise for an hour. Once it has risen, you're gonna take your dough out. You're gonna cut it in half. You're going to roll out one half of your dough. The idea is a rectangle and a half inch thick. My rectangle needs some work. Once you get it all rectangled out, you're going to leave it up with some butter. Okay, you're going to leave it up with some butter. Now, if yours is like mine, kind of wonky and not a rectangle, then you can just cut off the wonky parts. Then you're going to cut your rectangle in half. Okay, once you cut your rectangle in half, each of those halves you're going to fold over onto itself long ways. Okay, and it's going to look like, it's just going to look weird. Okay, I don't know how else more to say it. It's just going to look weird because you're folding them over onto itself. See, just like that. Okay, and then after you get them both folded over on top of themselves, you're going to cut those into fourths. Excuse me, good lord, because this recipe makes 16 rolls. And then you're going to take one of those fourths, see, and just roll the dough over on top of itself. You're going to do that to both sides. You're going to add them to your 9x13 baking pan, and then you're going to put a towel over them, let them proof for 30 minutes. That's what they look like after they proofed. You're going to pop them into at 350 degrees for 20-25 minutes, and that was what they looked like when it came out. And now we're just loving these suckers up with some butter. Yes, I said it, some butter. Now, these rolls were soft and airy and pillowy. They wasn't hard like how they usually come out when I make them. Ever since I started doing it this real unconventional way like this, I haven't had hard rolls. And it just all started last year when I started doing this. And it's been working out for me. So you don't have to be a novice baker. You can just be a little retarded baker like myself, because I can't bake for crap. I'm telling you. I will over flour or I will over salt. If you never had a salty chocolate chip cookie, you ain't never been to my house. Okay? But yes, these are soft. They're pillowy. They weren't hard at all. And when I tell you, yeah, these were pretty good, especially with some jelly and some butter. Oh yes, I'm gonna be sopping up some giblet gravy with these rolls. That is for sure. Alright guys, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. It is always free. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you're notified each time I upload. See you on the next recipe.